If it's in Hampton Roads, it's on the Hampton Roads Show.
Welcome to the Hampton Roads Show. Our live audience today will leave you with a permanent impression because they're here to tell us about the second annual Hampton Roads Tattoo Arts Festival coming this weekend.
Plus, the off-season, it's actually the very busy season for folks at Busch Gardens Williamsburg on this week's Tracy Tries It. Our Face the Fox tags along with a roller coaster repair crew to see what goes into keeping those thrill rides thrilling.
And we are kicking off Wedding Week on the Hampton Roads Show. From dresses to honeymoons, catering to cakes, the wedding bells are ringing. We're going to get it started with our friends from Farm Fresh Special Events about some of those amazing cakes and how they can help make catering easy so you can focus on your big day.
Oh man, and those are just the wedding cakes. Wait until you guys see like the groom's cakes that they brought too. Very, very creative. It's amazing what can be done with fun these days.
Exactly. They're nice, awesome.
Hey, so we're all getting tattoos today?
All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting tattoos.
Really quick before we get started, I have a very special shout out to my big brother, Kyle Aaron Bureau. It's his birthday today.
Who are
Happy birthday,
they?
Kyle.
He turns the big 3-1, and that's us when we were little.
Oh, look at your
Very
cheek.
sweet.
Yeah, we were kind of, we were buddies, and so he's all the way in Alaska, but I told him I would be thinking about him and sending him a very special shout out. So happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday to Kyle.
Cute.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking hot topics today. We got to talk about the Oscars last night. What were your favorite moments? The 84th Oscars put on quite a show last night, and the artist was the big winner, taking 5 major awards: Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Director. Hugo was right there with him with 5 Oscars, but none of the major ones. Sacha Baron Cohen making quite a statement on the red carpet as he dumped ashes of Kim Jong-il over Ryan Seacrest. What was your favorite moment? How did Billy Crystal do? Christopher Plummer, oldest Oscar winner at 82. Meryl Streep gets her first win in 30 years. Cirque du Soleil, that was pretty amazing what they did, but were they really necessary at the Oscars? It was pretty cool. Jennifer Lopez, did she or didn't she flash the audience? I know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Well, it's just kind of, very kind of tongue-in-cheek. Her stylist has released a statement saying, no, it wasn't. So,
It wasn't?
I guess
there was
not.
no appearance of the little guy there?
Good.
I don't know. I mean, really.
Now everybody's going to be like, J-Lo, little guy.
Her stylist says
her dress was
little damage control from the J-Lo camp this morning. No, it wasn't.
Okay, Angelina Jolie kind of strutting her stuff. The arms looking a little weird and just out there like that, just posing.
That was just some blatant posing. You know?
It was.
She doesn't need to. I mean, she's gorgeous already.
Well,
but when you're
like, from here up, amazing. I mean, but then the arms looked a little like she needs to eat a little bit. But neat night last night. Oscars was pretty cool. So we want to know your thoughts on what you thought of the Oscars last night.
Favorite Oscar moment.
Yeah.
I missed it all, but I'm looking forward to
catching up. Highlights. I know. I just got a recap from our entertainment guru here.
It was fun.
I know.
It was a fun night.
I know. We're also kicking off Wedding Week today. That's very exciting. So if you're kicking off your wedding planning, congratulations if you're engaged. But if you're planning, we want to know what's your first priority. What's the first thing that you want to lock down? For us, it was the band. We secured the band first and then wanted to know what dates they had available and then kind of plan the rest of it from there before venue or anything else.
We started with church. We started church and then worked our way back.
I've heard.
You think that makes you a better person than me, Chris Rickling?
No, you just asked.
I did.
I heard.
We got a DJ anyway, so
like the location, because a lot of places, if you want to go get married in this particular location, sometimes it's booked. So you kind of have to go around the dates that they have available. But I guess I would say location where you're going to have it, whether the church or like your reception area.
All right, so that's our question for you this morning. If you're planning, of course, all week long we'll be bringing in the experts to help you with your special day. And
Wedding week all week long?
All week long.
We're going to plan weddings all week.
And at the end of the week, somebody's getting married.
Somebody's getting married. It's going to be right here on the... Oh, where's she going? She's looking like, no. Just a lot of wedding ideas and tips.
We'll imagine.
All right.
Pete has a fiance. Didn't hear that from us.
All right, let us know your thoughts. Go ahead, Ariana.
Facebook and Twitter. Tell your friends. Follow us at HR_show. In the meantime, we're going to check on the weather outside with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
Okay, very good.
Where did you guys start?
Happy wedding week.
What's that?
Where did you guys start? We were asking when you're planning your wedding, like what was the first thing that you locked in?
That was so long ago, I can't even remember.
Typical groom, right? I don't know. I just had to show up.
Started with the tuxedo and worked our way back.
But I'm just not sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it was so long ago. Up in Illinois.
Right on.
Yeah.
Seems like just yesterday, though.
Like, sometime.
Sometime.
So yeah, if you got any weddings coming up this week, you know, we're going to see some up and down temperatures a little bit, chances for rain in there. And then, of course, you know, most weekends are on the weekend, or weddings are on the weekend. So if that's the case, and I got a chance of rain next Saturday. And now, you know, it's the time of year, it's beginning to become the time of year where we see those outdoor weddings more and more and more. So today, a slight chance for a shower out there this afternoon. Highs near 60, though. We're going to warm it up. Tomorrow is cooler, drier, and windy. Highs in the lower 50s. Warmer Wednesday. Good chance for rain there. And then again, Saturday is our next chance for rain after that. Highs will be in the mid-60s. So a little bit up and down in those temperatures. Nothing extreme, but we'll probably tweak those numbers a little bit as we get into each day or closer to each day. All right, here's the pop quiz for today. You got the 4 clues up. Black and white flag, a really fast place, a large oval, and peninsula time passers. Put all those clues together at roadshow.com and submit your answer.
All right, today's winner is going to receive a very special prize, but before we tell you what that is, we have a big tour announcement.
All right, Cirque du Soleil is Michael Jackson the Immortal World Tour is making a Hampton Roads stop. The show is a riveting fusion of music, dance, and fantasy. It immerses the audience in Michael's creative repertoire, bringing his signature dance moves to life in a medium that is distinctly Cirque du Soleil. They literally turned some of Michael Jackson's choreography upside down.
The show is coming on Tuesday, May 8th at the Hampton Coliseum, and tickets go on sale through Ticketmaster next Monday, March 5th at noon. Michael Jackson the Immortal World Tour is coming to the Hampton Coliseum on Tuesday, May 8th. For one show only, tickets go on sale through Ticketmaster Monday, March 15th at noon.
Wow, that looks awesome.
But today's trivia winner will get a pair of tickets before you can buy them. So make sure you get that entry in so you can win tickets to see Cirque du Soleil, Michael Jackson, the Immortal World Tour. And Jeremy just gave that trivia question, and I think it's a gimme.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
That's all
like
right.
the giveaway.
Looks like fun. We're surrounded by cakes here in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen today with Linda Sanderson, custom cake designer, and Madeline Smith, event coordinator from Fresh Events by Farm Fresh. Ladies, welcome to the Hampton Roadshow.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Wedding week, all things talking about weddings. Who wants to explain some of the cakes that we're going to show here in just a little bit?
We'll be doing
Okay.
cakes.
Talk about what you brought along with us really quick, what we're going to see.
Well, I brought a variety of everything from low end to high end. Things that are neat, things that you can do with cakes like this and save this and put them in your wedding album, and so it lives on and on and on from your wedding day all the way through. Extension work, quilting, novelty.
Yeah.
And the classic stripe and the roses. And over there we have the delicious seashells.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to talk more about this when we come back after the break in just a little bit. Thank you.
All right, also still ahead on the Hampton Roadshow, we're talking with our friends from Hampton Healthy Families Partnership about National Youth Violence Prevention Week coming up next month. We're going to let you know how you can get involved.
But first, if you're thinking about going back to school but aren't sure how to make it happen, the folks from Bryant and Stratton College are here to help. We'll talk about a new degree option and programs that could be the answer for you.
Beautiful cakes. Back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with Linda Sanderson, custom cake designer from Fresh Events by Farm Fresh. We're talking about wedding cakes. First of all, you've been doing this for quite a while now, but you said at Farm Fresh people don't even realize that they can get these beautiful custom designed wedding cakes there.
People do not understand that they can come to Farm Fresh and get high quality, high-end wedding cakes at a low-end price. Most people don't even think of going to a grocery store for a wedding cake, much less one of the quality that we offer. And I think, you know, we've done wedding shows, and we've done, you know, the Bow show, we went to that, and we did the Uniquely Yours show, and the biggest comment that we hear from everybody is, I didn't know Farm Fresh can do that.
Yes.
I would never have thought of Farm Fresh for a wedding cake.
Exactly.
And we do so much more than that. We do tons and tons of cake tastings, and they're free. You can come to us, set up a meeting. We'll do a cake tasting, consultation, take your ideas, take our ideas, and make everything happen and come together for you.
And you have some different styles here, so now we have a little bit more time. Let's start on your right. Like you said, this is some stuff that you can take, put in the wedding album, and we'll just kind of go around the corner and explain what you have here.
Well, We have a little bit of something for everybody. Any color that you want. When people come and ask us about cakes and they want to know, it's very difficult for them to see and envision a cake like they want. Like if you wanted to change this and have this in a lavender and a blue, unless they see that, they don't really think, oh, I can have that cake in my color.
So do you recommend that they come in with an idea, like a picture of what they want?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They can come in. I ask everybody to bring their ideas, and then when we sit down, we can discuss everything. Anything that they want. The sky's the limit. There's no, oh, I can't do that.
You can do like the ribbon. I know I've seen some people with like the rhinestones around the edge. That is really pretty. And like you can do square, circle, or circle.
I have done hexagon, square, circle, round. I've done cakes where it's 7 tiers high and each layer was a different shape.
What about flavor? Can you get a different flavor per layer?
You can get a different flavor per layer. We offer vanilla, chocolate, and marble.
Okay.
But I do suggest to my brides that you kind of keep something consistent and get what they want. Okay. Don't try to please everybody at the wedding. Please yourself, because it is your wedding and it is all about you.
And we have to talk about groom's cakes. And you brought some very, very fun. You did these. These are amazing.
Thank you.
Talk about those over there.
Well, we have the fly fishing basket, and that is really, really fun. That is for the ultimate fisherman. And everything in there, it's 99% edible.
Wow.
And most everything in there is handmade. Then we have the beer mug, and that also is 99% edible.
All the guys are,
So in the fly fishing basket, there's all kinds of neat things. I mean, you can sit there and go through that and find something different each time you look at it. So.
And I love that one. You know, we are by the water, the beach. That's perfect for a summer wedding.
We are a destination wedding spot here in Virginia Beach. I don't know if everybody knows that, but we are. And all our seashells, we hand make our seashells.
And you have some, actually what you're looking at right now, are these some other groom's cakes?
These are groom's cakes, novelty cakes, the football helmet. I mean, everybody loves football. That one was really special because she liked Green Bay Packers and he liked the Steelers. So got a little bit of both on each one.
So how early should people start thinking about getting an order in for a wedding cake?
The sooner the better.
Okay.
6 months out, 8 months out, that's not too much time.
Okay.
You know, that's good. You need to plan. And one thing that I really suggest that the brides do is when they come, you know how much you want to spend on something. When you go out shopping, you know how much you want to spend.
Have a budget.
Everybody has a budget. Some are big and some are small, but know your budget and be proud of it. I mean, that's what you have to spend. And that's okay. And at Farm Fresh, we can make sure that we're in your budget and we serve everything.
All right. Well, some great tips. We'll have all of this on our website. Linda Sanderson, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, in the buzz this morning, we're asking a couple of questions. What did you start with when you started to plan your wedding? What was the first thing that you really wanted to lock in? And then we were also asking about the Oscars last night, a little bit past my bedtime. But you watched almost, did you watch the whole thing?
I watched till about 11 o'clock, so
Wow.
I watched a good deal of it. And there were some interesting moments, and the stars looked wonderful as always. And, some shocking moments. George Clooney kissing Billy Crystal was kind of, whoa.
I missed that.
What's up with that?
I missed that. I'll have to look at the
I'll
highlights.
just throw that out there and say that, and that's all it is. I mean, so it makes it sound like there was a big lip lock, but
It does, but there wasn't.
there was
I'll
a
have to look and
kiss.
see.
There was a kiss
Thank goodness
involved.
for the internet. I've seen some of the fashions, and it seems like there were incidents of not enough fabric, and then there were incidents of like a lot of extra material on some of the dresses. Like George Clooney's date, Stacy. I think thought she looked good, but that was a big swath of.
There was a lot there. She's
fabric.
like almost 6 inches taller than
She
George.
should have
so
given that to Sherry Shepherd. Should have put that big flower. Did you see Sherry Shepherd's?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I saw J-Lo, and I know what I saw when I saw J-Lo.
No, her style.
I saw it and
it's
said, "What?"
over.
I saw that, and I don't care what she says.
It's over.
Well, I know what I see.
The stylist released a statement saying, "No, it wasn't. Move along. Move along."
Okay.
right, and the sky's
What
not blue.
does Hampton Road
Okay,
say?
Louisa says the Cirque du Soleil performance was her favorite moment, and the Octavia Spencer win. She looked beautiful.
She did it. She
Oh, I
was so
love that
surprised. She was so surprised when she was named.
And
winner.
Louisa also said Billy Crystal was fantastic. Dave said he was watching reruns of NCIS instead, and Mike B said he was watching Celebrity Apprentice. He said he figured he hadn't seen a lot of the movies, so he didn't watch because he hadn't seen the movies. A lot of people feel like, well, I wasn't really in touch this year, but some people watch just for spectacles like this. Sacha Baron Cohen, come on. How do you go from being banned if you come dressed as the general from his new movie, The Dictator? How do you go from being banned to being able to dump pancake mix all over Ryan Seacrest?
Was it pancake mix?
I'm sure it was not really.
I thought it was Kim Jong-il.
No, Kim Jong-il's people released a statement and said no.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. Move along.
Okay. Very good.
According to a U.S. Census Bureau report, adults with a bachelor's degree can earn more than $1 million over their lifetime than without a degree. And if you're looking to get on a fast track to get better income and a better job, calling Bryant and Stratton College could be an important first step. Now, this is Beth Murphy, Bryant and Stratton College State Director of Virginia Colleges. She's here to tell us about some of the new and in-demand specialized bachelor program that you guys are offering. Welcome to the Hampton Roadshow.
Thank you.
First, let's get right to it. Let's talk about some of these exciting new programs that Bryant and Stratton College is offering.
Well, what is great is that we offer our bachelor's programs, and they're in general management. But now you can add on. So you can add on your human resources or your project management, e-commerce, all really hot add-ons so that it adds a little more depth to your bachelor's program.
Okay. What are employers saying that they want in a graduate now?
Well, what they want are those technical skills, but also the soft skills, how to communicate effectively, critically think. And so we weave all of those things into the classroom at Bryant and Stratton College.
So tell me, if someone's going there, what are the classes like for someone wanting to attend?
Well, I like to think they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're smaller, about 20 to 30 students at the max. They're taught by professionals who are in the field. So they're not just reading out of a textbook. They're actually taking real-world case studies and able to take things out of the classroom. They learn something today and they're able to apply it tomorrow, which I think is great.
Absolutely, and a lot of things for adults maybe wanting to go back to school. You guys are really have a good key in with adults trying to find childcare for their kids. Talk about that, what you guys offer.
Certainly. As a working mother, I know how important childcare is, and how great is it that you can come to school and have your child right there with you. So they're learning in their special little classroom while you're off bettering yourself.
Awesome. And when do spring classes begin for you guys?
May 2nd, right around the corner. So it's really important that if you're even thinking about going back to school, give us a call so you can come in and begin to explore your options and see what Bryant and Stratton College offers.
And how do they get in contact with you guys? I'm sure website, phone numbers, and all that good stuff.
I always think it's easiest just to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
But obviously we've got the website, we've got Facebook. But call and just set up a time to come in and talk to an admissions representative, and they'll really help you explore what program's right for you. If one of these specialization programs would fit the bill, they'll really take you through that whole process.
What do you find some results? I'm sure you talk with a lot of students that attend there. What do you hear from them when they come and try these new programs out, or they find a profession that works for them and they're excited about going into the workforce with that?
I am so happy that 90% of our grads last year got jobs in our field. And so what our students tell us, or our graduates tell us, is, gee, when I was first coming in, I wasn't sure if I was ready, wasn't sure if this was going to work. But I did it, and making that decision was really tough, but I did it, and I was successful, and now I have the job, the career I've always wanted. And what could be more rewarding than that?
Absolutely. Talk about your locations. I know there's two.
We have two exciting locations in Hampton Roads. One is in Virginia Beach, just recently remodeled, so it's beautiful. And then Hampton, we have a location in the town center, which is just, it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's right over the Barnes & Noble, so it's a great environment. So I welcome people to come and look at either or.
And I know you said spring classes start in May, so do you suggest that people get in contact right now, start making plans if they're interested?
Classes fill up, and also space. We were talking about the Children's Center. That spaces fill up. And so I do recommend that the earlier you come in, talk to an admissions rep, talk to your financial aid advisor to see how you can fund college, the better off you are.
All right, and of course we'll have all the information on our website to find out how you can find where the classes are at. Pick up the phone and call, find you guys online. Thanks so much, Beth. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, well, from bullying to abuse, youth violence can devastate families and communities, and preventing it takes an effort from everyone, and that's the goal of the National Youth Violence Prevention Week coming up March 19th through the 23rd. Sabrina Jones joins me now. She's the program manager from Hampton Healthy Families Partnership, and I kind of want to start there with that idea that everybody has to get involved, because some folks may say, well, I don't have children in the home, so I guess Youth Violence Week doesn't apply to me. Why does everybody have to get involved in this?
It's really always been an idea of community engagement, whether you're a bus driver and you have no kids or whether you interact with them on the HRT bus line. There really is an opportunity for everyone to get involved in violence prevention.
So what are some of those opportunities to get involved?
Mentorship. We always focus on mentorship throughout the year. We focus on tutoring. A lot of young people, the academic success really plays a part in violence prevention, because we find that low and failing grades can be an indicator for them being at risk. So we always promote those types of things throughout the year.
Mm-hmm. How big of a problem is this becoming, and how hard is it to keep up with the technology? Because now we're talking about kids being harassed, you know, online, as well as in person in school, and those interpersonal relationships are changing.
Absolutely. It does change every day, and technology is one of those things where young people seem to be more ahead of the curve than most of us are. Yeah. And so that's why we have educational events like this event on March 24th, is because we want to educate parents on those changes that happen really monthly, and we do a lot of research to bring them up to speed on that.
That same technology, though, can really be a blessing, though. There are some real opportunities for Hampton Healthy Families Partnership, too, to get the word out about things that are happening.
Absolutely.
And maybe even when those kids are surfing around, they can find the help that they need.
Absolutely.
What message do you send them, and how do you measure your success?
In terms of outreach to young people in themselves, we send the message of violence prevention. We focus on the themes of when you're at risk, you want to talk about everything from bullying prevention. We want to talk about gang prevention, peer pressure, which plays a lot into drug use and things like that. So we really want to keep that message out there in front of them, but prevention is where it starts. So elementary and middle school age is really our focus, because if we build them at that point, we see that it continues through the high school years and into adulthood.
What would you say to those parents or people who feel like those kids are too young to start hearing about such serious topics?
It's never too young. There is a way that we present the information that's age appropriate, both for parents and the young people, and it's never too early, and it's never should be a topic that you're afraid to talk about.
All right, let's talk a little bit more about the event that's coming up. How do folks need to register ahead of time, and what can they expect?
No, not at all. The event is actually free and open to the public. It's going to take place on Saturday, March the 24th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll have a lot of family and fun-friendly activities. So we'll do things like Family Feud, which is focused on communication. How well do you know your mom, or how well do you know your son or daughter? We'll talk about things like the Home Depot is sponsoring a building corner, so family projects that you can do together on the weekends that's fun for both the adults and the kids. We'll have a lot of media interaction and gang prevention interaction activities as well. And we also provide lunch free for the first 250 guests as well.
All right, sounds like a lot of effort, a lot of planning has gone into it.
Absolutely.
So we'll thank you in advance for the difference that you're surely going to make. And if you want to go, we'll put all of the information about the National Youth Violence Prevention Week events at our website, thehamptonroadshow.com, or you can go to hampton.gov, Healthy Families, or you can call 727-1300. Sabrina, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, on this week's Tracy Tries It, our Face of Fox goes for a ride with the folks from Busch Gardens Williamsburg roller coaster repair team. See whether or not he can coast with the most. That's coming up a little bit later.
But first, it's time to think ink on the Hampton Roads Show. We're talking with our live audience about the second annual Hampton Roads Tattoo Arts Festival this weekend, a celebration of talented artists and body art. This will leave a mark, so don't go away.
Don't forget about our pop quiz. You could win a pair of tickets to see Cirque du Soleil's Michael Jackson, The Immortal World Tour. That's coming to the Hampton Coliseum on May 8th. Just log on to thehamptonroadshow.com. Click on the pop quiz button on the top right-hand corner of the screen.
Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show. We're back now with our live audience. They're here to talk about ink and the second annual Hampton Roads Tattoo Festival that's going on, and it's going to leave a permanent mark. This is organizer John Cann to tell us why this is a great event for those passionate about body art, and those thinking about getting that first tattoo. John, first let's talk about getting that first tattoo. What is your advice to somebody who wants to get their first one?
The first thing you want to do is really find an artist that you're comfortable with, because there's an intimate relationship between a tattoo artist and the person getting that art, and there is a permanency to that. So finding a relationship with a good artist is probably the most important. And
what is hot and new and what's trendy right now in tattoos, and what's, say, old hat?
Well, this is my son Mike, and he's a tattoo artist here in Hampton Roads, so he'll share that information with you.
What's new and what's hot?
I think that what's new it's not what's new, it's like the artists are getting better, so it's getting more custom now, and people, it's so different. Everybody's tattoos, I get so much random, requests for tattoos now. It's hard to even pinpoint one.
But what's the most popular?
The most popular, I do a lot of Japanese work, a lot of new school, neo-traditional, things like that. Yeah.
Let's talk about this weekend's event at the Hampton Convention Center in Hampton. Talk about the event and what people can expect.
Well, this year we have tons of live music, artists from all over the country, over 140 artists. The Miss Hampton Roads Pinup Girl Contest with guest judge Ami James from New York Inc. And the winner of that contest will be featured in Twist & Ink magazine, and also have a cash prize with that as well.
This is second annual. Last year, what was the turnout like, and how was it?
Last year we had almost 10,000 people come out, so this year we're hoping to double that.
Okay, so anyone who wants to come, they should know that it's Saturday and Sunday. Get tickets in advance?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. Okay. What else should they know?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the doors open at 12 o'clock on Friday. Tickets at the door are $25, or the best deal is the weekend pass, which is $45.
Okay, John, and when people come through that door, they're going to expect to see lots of artists, and they can get their first tattoo, right?
Sure. Yep, there will be tattoo artists doing work on site. Last year, all the tattoo artists were booked, so it's great to go to the website, hrtattoofest.com, and make an appointment with an artist.
All right, there you have it. Everything you need to know this weekend at the Hampton Roads Convention Center. For more information, call 484-1319. Guys, John, thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
All right, still ahead on the Hampton Roadshow, career engineer Francine Harrison is here with her top 3 tips for saying I do. Work here when you're on the job. Big week, but for some people, your biggest relationship could be with work. Career engineer Francine Harrison is here with her top 3 picks for saying I do work here. And you're saying it's a mode, a mindset that you have to stay in when you're on the job.
You do, particularly if you love your job and you want to keep your job. It is a marriage. I mean, it's a, and communication and all kinds of things are important on the day, because you spend about 50% of your life at work.
Isn't that the truth? All right, so you said you've got 3 tips. You already mentioned communication, but you mean specifically with your boss, not about your boss.
Not about your boss. Yeah, your boss can't read your mind. He can't read your mind. He can only read your mail. So having targeted, focused, goal-oriented, well-thought-out communication with your boss, letting them know what you want, what your growth potential is. That type of thing will help keep things kind and nice and loving. Yeah. During that 50% time that you're with them. You said, the boss can't read your mind, just your mail. So are you saying that you should put these things like in an email so you can think about it versus just busting into the office all the time? Let's not be reactive in this marriage. Let's be proactive in this marriage. So no doubt, particularly evaluations, because you don't want to be surprised at eval time, Right. And in this marketplace, he who has low evals usually lose their job or get separated during this lovely week. So we want to make sure, again, clear, concise goals. Let your boss know, let them know what you're looking to do, But, think before you talk, think before you act. So communication is always key in any relationship. All right. You also had a tip about, you said you could spend 50% of your life at work, which means the other 50%, there's still another 50% for your home life. And you're saying try not to let those worlds collide. Yes. Let's either reduce or eliminate the 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. drama from entering the workplace. Recruitment is very important, but retention is more important in this work marriage. So do all you can. I mean, moms, I'm a mom. We have working moms and working dads and military families. You need to have a plan A, B, C, and D. So let's try to limit or reduce that 5 p.m. drama from showing up into the the workplace. Not a good thing to do that these days.
So when you talk about having that plan, you don't mean like the plan for the other job when you lose yours. You mean the plan for if someone needs to be picked up, or
work-life balance. There's a balance. There's a little scale. Sometimes the scales do this. So we have to have resources, family, friends, others that help tip it back. So just, you really have to be careful, because a lot of times when it's time for that pink slip separation notice, folks will look at your engagement and impact at the job. So we want to watch the life drama stepping into workplace.
And it's easy to say, well, they just don't understand, the demands of family, but it's more like your management, or your, how you're managing things.
If you have a great boss that understands his pudding, but for real, the only contract you have in this relationship is you give them 40 hours, they'll pay you. That's the only contract.
All right, and hopefully you've got those sick days to deal with, the true emergencies.
Personal days and
just the drama.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Okay. I think another thing too is to make sure you know your value in every relationship. Each employee should know what they bring to the table. So know who you are, know who they are, and let's see if we can just all stay together.
Are you going to sing like the president?
I was going to think about it, but then I just thought maybe I shouldn't. If you guys want me to, let's stay together. There you go.
See? All right, more great stuff from Francina at her website, www.tcenow.com. Check her out on LinkedIn, and you can also find her information at thehamptonroadshow.com.
All right, still ahead on the Hampton Roads Show. The off-season is a busy season for the folks at Busch Gardens, because that's when they get all the rides and park ready for another big season. On this week's Tracy Tries It, our Face of Fox tags along with the roller coaster repair crew. See how he does with the big task next.
And we've talked about cake, but you can't feed your wedding guests just cake. We're talking with the folks from Fresh Events by Farm Fresh about catering options for your big day. That's coming up next. Look at the beautiful cakes back in the kitchen with Madeline Smith, event coordinator from Fresh Events by Farm Fresh. Earlier we talked about the cakes with Linda. Now we're going to talk about the catering, and that is your part. This is where you take over. So brides-to-be, they come to you. What do they do? What do you help them with?
I'm an event coordinator for Farm Fresh, and what I do is I try to bring in all the elements of their big day, whether it's staffing, finding a venue, having a cake made, doing their flowers, renting their linens. What a lot of people don't know is Farm Fresh is a full-service caterer, and a lot of people are amazed by that. They hear Farm Fresh, they think grocery store.
Right.
And being a grocery store does help a lot, because our resources are incredible. We have hyper-local things. We can get all the fresh items, fresh produce. And when people are planning a wedding, that's something that they need to keep in mind. The time of year that they're having the wedding, what foods are fresh, so they can get the absolute most for their menu.
You guys are kind of like Hampton Roads' best kept secret over there at Farm Fresh.
We are.
So talk about when brides come, or with their future husbands, what is the process that they want to do, like a tasting for deciding what type of food that they want to have at the event?
The first thing that I do is I sit down with usually it's the bride and the groom, sometimes it's a mother. Don't like a lot of people at the first meeting, because it gets, too off track. Absolutely.
Okay.
So I do what I have, it's called a wedding event questionnaire, and I get all the basic information about their wedding, where it's going to be, what time of day it's going to be, how many guests. I need to get as much information as I can so I can help plan a menu, and that's what I do. I do custom menus for the brides. We do not offer wedding packages, because everybody's different. We don't want to just stamp out weddings like this. Everybody's different, everybody is unique, so I try to get their ideas. Some have no clue what they want to do. A lot of times this is the first event that they've ever planned, so they have no idea of costs. And with all these new shows and all these incredible weddings, they think, oh, I want something like that, not realizing that what it's going to cost them to pull off something like that is probably more than they can afford.
Which Linda talked about with the cakes, just in general, having a budget, knowing what you want to spend on a cake. Same thing goes for you with the catering and putting everything together. Have a budget, would you say, is one of the biggest things
absolutely.
That they need to have?
And two, to try to not let yourself get so stressed out with the planning, because it's a major, major event in your life. I mean, for a woman, it's probably her biggest day besides having children.
Right.
Her wedding day. And so you can tend to get caught up in all the dynamics of it and make yourself a little bit crazy. So I try to just keep the brides calm, pull them back in, you know, tell them jokes, keep them relaxed, you know, give me your wish list. I will do everything in my power I can do to pull this off, you know, with what you want.
What is your busiest time? I know it seems like wedding season is coming up with spring and summer. Are you busy now preparing for those weddings that are going to take place then?
Absolutely. And you know, it's not a season. It's not really June like it used to be. I mean, things are so different than they were, say, in the 50s. Weddings were pretty much the same. Everybody had a 5-tier cake. Everybody had the foo-foo gown.
Yes.
Now everything is so different. So it does stay busy. I've done winter weddings in January in the cold outside. I mean,
wow.
It's crazy. It goes through the whole year.
It's through the whole year.
Absolutely.
Well, you gave probably a lot of brides to be out there some ease, you know, you might get some more people come to see you, but for catering and weddings, that's all the point. And all of your special events, you can give them a call, 531-9432, or just visit them online, farmfreshsupermarkets.com. Madeline, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right, was it the cake that you had to secure first when you were planning your wedding? That's what we're asking you today. We talked about the Oscars already, but our other hot topic today was when you started planning your wedding, if you planned a wedding, what was the thing that you wanted to make sure you had locked in right away?
And for you, it was the band. And for me, it was the church.
No judgment. Okay, Becky says the date and the church. Sherry says the relationship. All else is irrelevant. Amber says first priority for her was the reception site and then the photographer. She says she got married 8 years ago. Now she's helping her sister plan her wedding too.
Nice.
She's got a little linky link that she posted too. She's apparently part of the wedding industry, so check her out if you need some help. Amy said they had a specific date picked. So they needed the reception site first, everything else seemed to fall into place after that. I mean, some people have like a lucky day that they want to get married on that date and then just work with what's available.
Pick the date, that's very important. Let me ask you this. When you were a young girl, you dreamed and fantasized about the day you were going to be married.
Not really.
I mean, not at all? You never thought about it?
I don't think so.
No? Well, did it turn out the way you expected?
It was wonderful. Yeah.
Okay.
It was fantastic, but no, I wasn't you know, like my daughter does.
I'm digging.
Jenny is already like saving ribbons and stuff. I'll save this for my wedding dress, and I don't know where she's getting that.
Well,
you know, but no, I don't know.
Seems to start early.
Maybe I was weird as a kid.
No, you weren't. I'm sure you're a beautiful bride.
That's your cue, Ariana.
Let me take it over. All right. I'm going to make this awkward moment less awkward. All right, it's Monday, which of course means it's time for another segment of Tracy Tries It.
That's right, and this time I had to roll up my sleeves and break out the old toolbox.
Hey, I'm the Roses BT Page, and I'm here for another segment of Tracy Tries It. I'm behind the scenes of Busch Gardens, and today I'm going to be getting a first-class lesson in maintaining the rides here to make sure that you guys have the best and safest possible visit at Busch Gardens when they're open. Today, I'm actually going to try and help you guys out.
On Alpengeist.
On my favorite ride, Alpengeist.
Actually, yes.
Have you seen any other episodes of Tracy Tries It before?
We've got some experienced supervisors that are going to be helping you. One of our mechanics here, Damon, is going to be working with you. And, you know, we've got a lot of work to do in this off-season, so we need the help.
All right.
So, but he'll watch you closely. Don't worry.
Okay.
We got you covered.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Work?
Let's go. All right, everyone. I'm here with Damon, the ride mechanic here at Busch Gardens, and this is about to be a very true test here on this segment of Tracy Tries It. As you can see, there are a lot of important screws and springs and other shiny things going on here. So, can you explain about what's in front of us and what we're going to be doing?
Well, this is a bogie assembly. These are the arms for the guide wheels, for the upstop wheel and the side wheel.
Okay.
And this is your road wheel, your main wheel, which will go right here.
Okay.
These are all your shafts. You got your springs, your nuts to hold everything together, your bumpers.
All right, and would this go at the top?
At the top. This is the rides on the track.
Are we going to assemble this, you and I?
Yes.
All right, so let's get to it.
Okay. You want to get greasy or?
Hey, it is what it is. Come on.
It is what it is.
Right here.
All right, we need to put a light coating of assembly lube grease onto this.
So we just stick this. Is this like a brush or something?
Yes, it's a brush. Just lightly. All the way around the whole thing. Okay, that's good.
All right.
All right, now you want to put it. Just slide it right in here.
Slide it in here.
And what I want you to do, is I'm going to need you to take the shaft and put it in from this side. Slide it right in. Push it right in. There you go. Your ratchet. And just tighten it up. And then we're going to torque it.
Does that bring it back up? Or
You
okay,
can bring it up. No, you can bring it.
Okay. Put some weight on it. All right, there we go. All right.
There you go.
All right.
This. I'll hold it up there for you.
All right, so there you have it, Hampton Roads. You now know what the maintenance department here at Busch Gardens does on their off-season and really all year round to keep you guys safe on your visit at Busch Gardens. I want to thank Larry, Dan, and Damon for allowing me to come in and actually build something. But until next time, Hampton Roads, this is T-Page, and I tried it.
Which one was that now? Which roller coaster? Just right, so we don't go on it. Just kidding.
I'm not going to tell you.
I'm not kidding.
They say I did a good job. It's together.
Which one?
That's not good enough for you?
Which ride?
One of them.
I think they took that and they put it in the back of the shop, like.
Yeah, oh, whatever. Busch Gardens is in their off season right now, but you don't have too long to wait. The park is set to reopen on March 24th. Yep, well, we're over here, aren't we? All right. And our new roller coaster, Bolton, is set to launch in late spring. For more information, you can contact Busch Gardens at www.buschgardens.com.
Good job, Tracy.
Yeah, good job. I always feel like you guys give me like a gold star. I saw the cameras over here too, and that makes me feel great when you say good job. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Oh, we're back here.
Heavy duty stuff.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to be here for trivia.
All right, let's take a look. Pop quiz. Here's 4 clues for you, and so we got the first one: black and white flag, a really fast place, a large oval, and peninsula time passer. So there's a gimme. What do you got on this one? Yeah,
I don't know.
We got the Daytona 500 today, so it kind of ties into that.
I know, it got rained out
yesterday. Got rained out
first
yesterday.
time ever.
So, yeah. Any idea?
Langley Speedway.
Langley Speedway is the correct answer. Good job.
Langley. Yeah. All right, so we have a lot to give away. Today's winner is going to get the pair of tickets to see the Cirque du Soleil Michael Jackson The Immortal World Tour before you can buy them. And of course, if you missed it earlier, we just announced this huge tour is coming to town. There's only one show.
That's right, Cirque du Soleil. Michael Jackson, The Immortal, comes to the Hampton Coliseum on Tuesday, May 8th at 8 p.m. Tickets go on sale next Monday, March 5th at noon. Log on to Ticketmaster.com or call 800-745-3000.
And of course, you guys know last week was a big contest week, and we have to announce some winners. First, we're going to start with the winner of our contest week grand prize. That was the hottest ticket in town, the Country Mega Ticket from Farm Bureau Live. 6 big shows all summer long. And the winner is Gary Darwell of Newport News.
All right, Gary, you're going to spend your summer checking out some of the hottest country acts. And we want to thank the folks from Farm Bureau Live in Virginia Beach for supplying that prize for us. And we're not finished yet. We're also sending one lucky winner and a friend to New York City to catch an Anderson taping.
It was all part of the Anderson Word of the Day contest last week, and the winner is Holly Sortino. Congratulations. You are headed to New York to attend on an Anderson taping, and we'll like to thank everyone who watched and entered last week. Keep it here on the Hampton Road Show, because I think we're giving away a whole bunch more stuff.
We love giving away stuff. We're giving away this blue pen today.
And we're going to give away Tracy Page one day too.
He's going to come fix your car.
He's going to fix your roller coaster at home.
That's a whole nother segment of Tracy tries it.
Take Tracy.
Hey, when we come back, we get to try some wedding cake.
We do.
Take Tracy. All yours.
Back some beautiful cakes you can get for your big day. I want to thank Linda and Madeline from Farm Fresh. They are Hampton Roads best kept secret ladies. This is so good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Wedding cake. Don't look at me like secrets.
Here, let me give you some.
This furniture is not ours.
Look. There you go. Just like that.
I am not.
That's how it happens. It all starts like that.
I want that cotton on there.
I'm not putting cake on Tracy.
Wedding cake, that's what happened.
At the end of the day, we've already gone with the wedding. All right, good stuff, man. Hey, we'd like to thank our live audience today, the Hampton Tattoo Convention this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Southside Professional Wrestling is going to be there. They're going to have some professional wrestling. Get your first tattoo at the Hampton Convention Center this weekend.
We have to ask, Chris,
Yes.
Carrie and I were making,
Yes.
we were just trying to decide here. Do you have a tattoo?
Do I have a tattoo? No, I don't.
All right,
Told you.
I lost.
Told you.
Okay.
Good thing we didn't bet
Chris
money.
Reckling?
I said,
Yeah,
I
right.
bet
I
he
don't.
does.
I have lots of scars, though. I have
Yeah.
scars galore.
much.
Does that count?
Too
I mean, I
much.
know
Too much.
we could tie
Yeah.
together.
I've got a scar the shape of a tattoo, so yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, like, you just say, hey, look at
Do you
this.
have a tattoo?
Ooh,
Tracy does have a tattoo. He does. He has a tattoo of the Hampton Roadshow when he won Face Fox.
Fried it.
It's on his back. It's on his back.
Backside.
Jeremy, do you have a tattoo?
Nope, no tattoos. No. Well, like I said, I'm like him. I got scars galore.
Scars
so
galore.
You can just
Carrie,
make it looks like
just
a tattoo.
You get
for me.
scarred. You get scarred working on this show.
Well, I guess I'm the. No, I don't have a tattoo.
We're going to though,
Yeah,
right?
really
We're all
don't.
getting
I have
Hampton Roadshow
freckles.
tattoos next week, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going into the shop and
Tracy's
Japanese
trying that.
style.
Hey, the convention. Tracy
Yeah,
tries
Tracy
getting
tries.
a tattoo.
Tattoos.
There you go.
How about a piercing? Can we get a piercing too?
Piercings and tattoos.
Double piercing for Tracy.
All right, tomorrow,
God.
Tuesday, what's Wreck on the Road all about?
Oh, we're gonna get married at Harbor Park tomorrow.
Right.
Married at Harbor
All
Park.
right.
How about
Hey,
that?
you have a little something here.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Can you help me with that?
I applied and I removed. Easy now. This is how it starts, right? It's all
It
fun
is.
and games. So we
All
have
right.
to pay for the couch.
All of the information on our website, thehamptonroadshow.com. See you tomorrow. Have a great
Bye,
morning.
everybody.
Bye.